Today we're taking a look at all the new stuff they released in the new Money Fronts DLC for GTA Online, as well as the regular weekly update too. So if you enjoy videos like this, as well as want to see more, then you guys already know what to do. Subscribe and put on those notifications as well. So we got a total of 7 new vehicles today. So we have the Overfly Suzume. This is available for GTA Plus players. Will be available for everybody else though on June 26th, next Thursday, which is when the next event week also starts as well. You have the Nubache Rapid GTX, the Karen Woodlander, the Ubermax Sentinel GTS, the Ennis Hardy, the Karen Evron RS, and also the Western Police Bike. And if you do purchase it, you do actually get the summer highway patrol outfits. About time Rockstar release some of these police outfits. Now Rockstar has mentioned online that it is a limited time event, so just know that if you don't buy it within the next probably like month or two, then you will not be able to get the outfit attached, but we'll see. Now for the businesses, you are able to purchase a total of 3 new ones today. So no, they're not part of Drift Fed. So that is the Hands-On Car Wash, the Smoke on the Water, as well as the Higgins Heli Tour. So you have to buy the car wash first for about $1 million. And then we also have the other things, which are a little bit under $1 million. If you guys want to know more information about this, links will be in the description to guides, as well as also how to get started with the new updates. But pretty much just know we got 3 new businesses on day 1, and they are pretty good. All these businesses pretty much work together and kind of like in a way support each other, and they all have similar formats. So we have the regular missions, which is going to be the money laundering. You go ahead and get cash, you bring it back to the facility or place, and then after a few minutes you are able to get the money. And this is kind of where the introduction of this new mechanic system, which is heat, is introduced. So this is basically, if you do too many of these money laundering missions, there's going to be a part where the heat level bar, which we'll see when you enter the business, is at a maximum, which in that case you should try to do some of the legitimate missions so you are able to bring that level down. And with these legitimate missions, you basically could be like, you know, washing a car or taking people on helicopter tours or just selling weed to different customers around the map. So pretty fun. And then there's also the third type of mission, which is the Mr. Favor missions, which is basically just contact ones, which pay around like $20,000 to $50,000. And then for the quality of life and experience improvements, start off with the businesses. First off, it's the fact that we are able to get a bonus for our Counterfeit Cash Factory sell missions if you do own the Hands-On Car Wash. And then in addition to that, you are able to watch your personal vehicles for free. I think the fee before it was maybe like $5 or $10, so I guess this is a plus, but most people don't really wash cars anymore in GTA Online. There's also a bonus to the air freight cargo if you're on the Higgins Heli Tour. You're also able to spawn own helicopters at the business, including also the new Higgins Maverick, which could kind of help get around a little bit quicker. And then for the Smoke on the Water business, you do get a bonus for the weed farm sell missions, which is good because it doesn't pay that bad, but it could help with a bonus, of course. The Quickie Farm is a new like medical type of job that we're able to do. So you pretty much head over to this location on the map, which is near the Pay and Spray in the main center of Los Santos. You're able to do these missions. You just get a bonus from it. So if you do these missions 5 times, you get a livery from one of the new vehicles that came out today, which is the Ubermax Sentinel GTS. And you're also able to get the trade price for that vehicle as well, which just save a little bit of money. Essentially, all you're doing is pretty much just driving around the map and just delivering to different businesses. They give a little insight, a little text here and there. You also do have a timer, so just kind of take your time with it, but at the same time, don't be too slow because you do want to make sure that you get in on time. And the bonus honestly could have been a little bit more better. People were thinking that maybe you can get some type of outfit with it, but it seems like Rockstar just kind of kept it a little bit simple. This wasn't really mentioned, so it is kind of cool to see Rockstar throw this in. They also bring back a bunch of cars for general sale, so this is the list of all of them, and they're all able to get the Missile Lock-On Jammer upgrade from Amani Tech. And then they also added that same upgrade available for these vehicles as well. Arena points have been doubled permanently. And then for a lot of the cutscenes that GTA Online, if you view them at least once, you are able to skip them now, and this does apply to many of the known ones. The countdown for the global timer has increased by 30 seconds, so now you have 60 seconds before it gets, you know, announced to the lobby. The Boxville or post-op van delivery missions have been removed. Of course, everybody's waiting for this one. Any ammunition that you use during the survivals will now be restocked. For those that use the RC Bandito and also the Invade and Persuade tank, the countdown or cooldown has actually been increased by 5 minutes. For the Ubermax Cypher, if you do use the Drift Taxi Livery, you can do taxi missions with this, and this also does apply to the other vehicle that Rockstar added today, which is the Ennis Hardy. So that one, if you have the taxi livery, you can do that too. For the welcome screen, when you first get onto GTA Online, it has changed up just a little bit. Rockstar decides to add a few more options. You can actually jump into straight certain updates, so you don't have to like really go around and just go through so many, you know, different menus. It's just straight pick one menu, pick the update that you want to, and you actually spawn at that business if you do own it, which is pretty cool. GTA Plus owners, of course, do get that second spin at the Casino Lucky Wheel. Rockstar has also updated the PC version, adding 2 additional options for ray trace reflections, as well as also, of course, having the DLSS 4.0. There's also a new collectible for the smoke on the water business. You pretty much just go around collecting product, and it's a total of 10 of them, and you're able to get a total of $32,500, as well as also the smoke on the water tee. And then Rockstar, of course, has the regular bug fixes that they kind of add on to the end. So all the issues that you might have seen in some of the missions, some of the recent ones, older ones as well, options that you maybe didn't have, and a lot of stuff like that has been changed. So if you do want to look at these, I'll leave a link in the description to all the patch notes. A new weekly update has started as well, and this one isn't going to be lasting until June 25th. So at the podium, we have the Ocelot X821, and the prized ride is the Ocelot Juggler. Luxury Autos has the Karen Everon RS and also the Dubachi Rapid GTX, which of course are both released today. And for the Simeon location, we have a bunch of new vehicles too, which is the Locust, the Karen 190Z, the Karen Woodlander, the Ubermax Sentinel GTS, and also the Annis Hardy. Premium race is Boots on the Ground, HSW time trial is Sandy Shores, and the regular time trial being Cypress Flats. For the weekly challenge, you just have to complete 3 jobs from the Hands on the Car Wash and you get $100,000, which is cool. You also get a pair of overalls as well if you do that, which is interesting. Rockstar threw on double money and RP on Overtime Rumble, so nothing on the new businesses, probably starting next week or the week after. And then for discounts, we actually have that on a lot of properties. We have that on the Agency, which is a great business to own, especially getting into the contract stuff. We also have the Auto Shop on discount too, another good one as well, kind of gets into some of more contracts that Rockstar introduced. The Kind of for Cash business for the MC stuff is on discount as well, so you do get a bonus with the new business, which I'll talk about in my guide video. But if you don't have it, this is the week to definitely obtain it. Bail offices, which are kind of good for bounties, not the best money making method, but it's there. And the same thing with the Garment Factory. We have, you notice, a few contact missions that Rockstar introduced. This was the last update, GTA Online, and all these are 30% off if you do want to purchase them. And for vehicles, we have that on the Canis Freecrawler, the Overflow Tyrants, the Karen Previon, the Lamborghini Cinco Mila, the Ubermax Zion Classic, the Ubermax Niobe, the Overflow Imogen, the HVY Night Shark, and the Bravado Gauntlet Fire. So that's everything that released in today's update. Of course, we have a lot of more leaked stuff as well as hidden stuff that Rockstar has kind of kept, which I'll be sharing in a separate video. So definitely look forward to that here on the channel. And of course, make sure to subscribe, put on those notices so you never miss an upload. And I'll see you on the next one. Peace.